The green Tara is a completely enlightened Buddha who had previously promised to appear after enlightenment, in the form of a female bodhisattva and goddess for the benefit of all beings. Her primary activity is to protect from the 8 fears. Tara, or simply Drol Ma in Tibetan, goddess of protection and compassion, is one of the widest worshipped deities in Tibet. Tara represents the miraculous activities of all Buddhas. In myth, she is born from Chenrezig's tears of compassion. There are innumerable manifestations of Tara arising according to sentient beings' needs, such as the dynamic green Tara who quickly overcomes obstacles and saves beings in dangerous situations. While cultivating the wish that all of our endeavors ultimately benefit others, we can call upon the power of Tara to get things done in a most amazing way. Whether you are looking for the right partner in a relationship or wishing to find the conditions for entering into a life of solitary retreat, the practice of Tara can help. The origin of Tara. In the past, many eons ago, during the time of Buddha Dundubhisvara, in the universe called Manifold Light, there lived a princess by the name of Moon of Wisdom Knowledge. She was a very devoted disciple and would daily set out many offerings to the Buddha and his Sangha. Eventually she generated bodhicitta, the aspiration to attain enlightenment and become a Buddha herself in order to help all living beings. Some bhikshus, monks, came to know of this, and urged her to dedicate the merits she had created to be reborn as a male. However, the princess rejected this advice, saying, "Here there is no man, there is no woman, no self, no person, and no consciousness. Labeling male or female has no essence, but deceives the evil-minded world." She went on to make the following vow. "There are many who desire enlightenment in a man's body, but none who work for the benefit of sentient beings in the body of a woman. Therefore, until samsara is empty, I shall work for the benefit of sentient beings in a woman's body." From that time onwards, the princess dedicated herself to winning full and complete enlightenment. Once she accomplished that goal, she came to be known as Tara, the Liberator. According to another story, Chenrezig, the Buddha of compassion, had been working for a long time to help sentient beings. He had been able to help hundreds of thousands of beings become free from samsara, but then he checked and realized there were still so many more beings suffering in samsara. He began to cry, and from the pool formed by his tears, a lotus arose, and from the lotus Tara appeared, saying, "Don't worry, I will help you." Thus Tara is associated with Chenrezig, as well as with Amitabha Buddha. She has a tiny image of Amitabha Buddha on her crown. The purpose and benefits of practicing Tara. Lama Zopa Rinpoche, in Tara the Liberator, explains, "There are many inner obstacles to our mental development, and these inner obstacles can create external obstacles. To obtain success in our Dharma practice, to actualize the path to enlightenment, we need to rely on a special deity or Buddha, for example, Tara. All actions of the Buddha manifest in the female form, Tara, to help sentient beings successfully accomplish both temporal and ultimate happiness. Practicing Tara can bring the following benefits: accumulating a great deal of merit, avoiding a suffering rebirth in the next life, quick attainment of enlightenment, removing obstacles and fulfilling our wishes, protection from fear and dangers, protecting from the 8 fears. A sutra says that Tara protects from the 8 fears, external and internal. Internal fears of attachment, anger, ignorance, jealousy, pride, miserliness, wrong views, and doubt. External fears of floods, fire, elephants, snakes, lions, imprisonment, thieves, and ghosts. The symbolism of green Tara in her appearance. Green Tara is seated upon a lotus arising from the waters of a lake, just as Tara is said to have arisen from the compassionate tears of Avalokiteshvara. Her right hand is in the mudra of supreme generosity, indicating her ability to provide beings with whatever they desire. Her left hand at her heart is in the mudra of bestowing refuge. Her thumb and ring finger are pressed together to symbolize the united practice of method and wisdom, and the 3 remaining fingers are raised to symbolize the 3 jewels of refuge, Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. In each hand she holds the stem of a blue Utpala flower. Each flower consists of 3 blossoms, indicating that Tara, the embodiment of enlightened activities, is the mother of the Buddhas of the past, present and future. Tara is dressed in the silken robes of royalty. She wears rainbow-colored stockings, a white half-blouse and various jeweled ornaments. These symbolize her mastery of the perfections of generosity, morality and so forth. The tiara fastened in her black hair is adorned with jewels. The central one is a red ruby symbolic of Amitabha, her spiritual father and the head of her Buddha family. She is seated in a distinctive posture, her left leg withdrawn to symbolize her renunciation of worldly passion and her right leg extended to show that she is always ready to arise and come to the aid of those who need her help. With a warm compassionate gaze she looks down upon each sentient being as a mother regards her only child. Her emerald green color, related to the wind element and hence to movement, signifies her ability to act swiftly and without delay to bring benefits to sentient beings. From the teachings of Venerable Lama Tubten Yeshe, Tara is known as the Mother of all Buddhas. This is because she is the wisdom of reality, and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are born from this wisdom. This wisdom is also the fundamental cause of happiness, and our own spiritual growth comes from this wisdom. That is why Tara is called the Mother. And Mother Tara has much wisdom to manifest many aspects, sometimes peaceful, sometimes wrathful, in different colors, all to help sentient beings. Tara's mantra is Om, Ture, Tuture, Ture, Soha. Om represents Tara's holy body, speech, and mind. Ture, liberate, means liberating from true suffering. The sufferings of samsara, mainly are aggregates being under the control of delusion and karma. Tutere means liberating from the 8 fears, the external dangers, but mainly from the internal dangers, the delusions, and also karma. Ture means liberating from the ignorance of the absolute nature of the I. It shows the true cessation of suffering. Soha means, may the meaning of the mantra take root in my mind. Tutere refers to the path of the middle capable being. Ture refers to the path of the higher capable being. To practice reciting Tara's mantra, you can visualize Tara in front of you, with a white syllable Om at her crown, a red syllable Ah at her throat, and a blue syllable Hum at her heart. As you recite the mantra, visualize rays of light flowing from these 3 places, and striking your 3 places. These purify all negative karma and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind created from beginningless time. Alternatively, you can visualize Tara on the crown of your head, and do the visualization as above. Recite as many mantras as you wish. At the end, pray to Tara to help you develop bodhicitta. Your practice of ethics and your development of bodhicitta are what please Tara the most. This is the best offering you can make to Tara, and will bring you closer to her. Then, Tara dissolves into light, which dissolves through your forehead, or crown, and into your heart. Then dedicate the merit that you will become enlightened, like Tara, in order to be able to help all sentient beings. The 21 Taras. Tara has 21 primary emanations, each of which perform different activities. The different colors of these Taras correspond to the 4 different types of enlightened activity of pacifying, increasing, overpowering, and wrathful. Tara is the female Buddha of enlightened activity, Tib. Trinli, of which there are 4 types: pacifying, increasing, overpowering, and wrathful. Each of these is represented by a different color. 1. White represents the enlightened activity of pacifying, for example overcoming sickness, causes of untimely death, and obstacles to success in one's life or one's practice. 2. Yellow represents the enlightened activity of increasing the positive qualities conducive to a long life, peace, happiness, and success in one's Dharma practice. 3. Red represents the enlightened activity of power, or overpowering external forces that cannot be tamed through the first 2 activities, for example, removing obstacles to sickness, untimely death, etc., and forcefully accumulating conducive conditions for one's Dharma practice. 4. Black represents the enlightened activity of wrath, which involves using forceful methods to accomplish activities for enlightened purposes that cannot be accomplished through other means. An outline of the 21 praises to Tara. The first line. A brief praise, O I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. The extensive praise. The 21 verses of prostration and praise. Verse 1 is the praise to Tara's story. Verses 2 through 14 are praising the Sambhogakaya aspects of Tara. 2 through 7 are praising her peaceful aspects. 8 through 14 are praising her wrathful aspects. Verse 15 is praising her Dharmakaya aspect. Verses 16 through 21 are praising Tara for her enlightened activities. The concluding lines. The benefits of reciting the praises. These describe the attitude of the practitioner, the best time to do the practice, the beneficial effects of the practice, and the number of recitations to be performed, together with a summary of the beneficial effects that are produced.